From our ancestors who relied on sharp distance vision for survival to the current generation glued to screens, human vision has become increasingly nearsighted or myopic. And we have been told that myopia or nearsightedness is a defect and that your eyes are getting weaker. But is myopia really a defect? What if your eyes are not getting weaker but instead evolving to meet the demands of the changing world? Is myopia going to be the future of human vision? I'm Dr. Ayappa, I'm an ophthalmologist, and let's explore these questions in today's video. Imagine living in the wild, scanning the horizon for danger, hunting for food. Our ancestors, the hunter-gatherers, relied on their sharp distance vision to survive. And those with better distance vision had an evolutionary advantage. But now, most of us spend our days glued to screens, reading, typing, scrolling. We rely on our phone, our computer, everything close to our eye. And our eyes, those amazing organs that have served us for millennia, are doing what they have always done, evolving. They are evolving to help us see near things better. They are becoming myopic. So, why exactly are our eyes adapting to become more myopic? Let's break it down. The human eye has an amazing structure called the lens. To focus on objects at different focal lengths, the lens needs to change its shape. The lens does this with the help of tiny muscles called ciliary muscles. When you look at something far away, the ciliary muscles relax, making the lens thinner. When you focus something up close, like reading a book or looking at your phone, the ciliary muscles contract, thickening the lens so that you can see near things more clearly. Now, here is the problem. In today's world, most of us spend hours doing close-up work like phones, tablets, computers. This overworks the ciliary muscles. They get tired and this leads to eye strain and headaches. But there is another way where the eye can focus on near objects without the help of ciliary muscles, by increasing the length of the eye. And so, to compensate, your eye starts to elongate. Because of this elongation, when you are doing near work, the light focuses on the retina and you have a clear vision. And this is called nearsightedness or myopia. So, when you are nearsighted, your eyes are perfectly adapted for near work. Whether you are reading a book or scrolling on your phone, you can do it all without needing your ciliary muscles to constantly adjust. This means less strain on your eyes during prolonged near work. Also, people who are nearsighted may be better at focusing on finer details in close-up tasks. In the modern world, this can be an advantage. Think about it. In the past, our ancestors needed perfect distance vision to spot predators to hunt. But today, most of our hunting happens in the screen in front of us in the near field. So, just like giraffes developed long neck to reach higher branches or penguins gave up flying to master the seas, our eyes are doing something similar. They are adapting to the modern world we have created. But evolution comes at a cost. Every adaptation has its side effects until it's perfected. Because of the elongation of the eye, the distance vision gets blurry. Sometimes the myopia can overshoot and the power can become very high. The retina can get stretched and become thin. Sometimes there can be vision-threatening side effects like myopic CNVM or retinal detachment in extreme cases. But let's not forget, this is evolution in real time. And over the course of generations, nature finds a way to balance things out. So, is myopia a defect or a feature? We may consider it as a defect because of blurry distance vision and the vision-threatening complications. But from an evolutionary perspective, in a world where we spend most of our time focusing on things that are near to us, being nearsighted may actually be a feature. So, what does this mean for our future? Myopia could be nature's way of optimizing us for the future. It is predicted that by year 2050, more than half of the world could be myopic or nearsighted. If this trend of near work continues, majority of humans in the next 2 to 3 generations may be myopic. Nearsightedness may be the new normal. And with epigenetics and natural selection, the complications of myopia that we see today could lessen. So, here is the question for you. What role do you want to play in this evolution? Will you let myopia take over or will you push back? The choice is yours. But if you really want to push back, do what our ancestors did. Spend time outdoors and reduce near work. But the fact remains, with you, your eyes evolve. Now, what did you choose?